Hey guys, it's Fraser, and if you've been watching M-Wave's YouTube channel lately, you probably already know who Alex is. But for those of you that don't, he's our Gigabyte representative, and he's coming today to show us some of their new laptops. So I actually haven't had a chance to look at any of these myself yet, so Alex, do you want to tell me and everyone else on the video what exactly you've got today?
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks a lot for having me here today.
No problem.
Pretty excited to showcase some new Aorus gaming laptops. We've got them just at the front here, and then we've got some new Aero creator laptops as well. And the main thing with these laptops is that they've now got the GeForce RTX 30 series graphics inside them.
Alright, so based on what you just told me, it seems that the introduction of the RTX 30 series is pretty much the main update to these laptops. So what has changed with that new generation?
Yeah, so obviously we have a new 3rd gen Max 2 technology that brings improved performance with RTX, DLSS, as well as the new NVIDIA Reflex lower latency technology to laptops.
Very nice. So what kind of new features do we have with RTX 30?
Yeah, so we've got quite a few. Dynamic Boost 2.0, then we've got a new Whisper mode from NVIDIA as well, and then probably one of the most important features is the resizable bar.
Oh, okay, so what exactly is resizable bar?
Yeah, so it's a funny feature actually, but it's one of the most important ones. It's got to do with PCIe, and the main thing is that the CPU is able to access all of the GPU memory, so they're definitely bound to get some improved boost in terms of performance, and also just not just gaming, but performance in general. It just depends how developers decide to use it.
Yeah, okay, that's very nice. So you mentioned Dynamic Boost 2.0. How does that help?
So with Dynamic Boost 2.0, again, it has to do with the GPU clock speed. So it uses AI to automatically tweak and enhance GPU's performance based on the particular video game scene or whatever it is that you're displaying on the laptop.
Very nice. And Whisper mode is kind of a similar idea in a way.
Yeah, so with Whisper mode, again, you can access this from NVIDIA's control panel through GeForce Experience, and what it mainly does is balances the laptop's power with the fan volume while you're gaming on AC power, so you're able to sort of control that.
All right, so it sounds like a lot of these features are kind of focused between, you know, maximizing performance whilst keeping things cool and quiet.
All right, so we brought 4 new models here today. We're going to talk about the Aero first. So we've got the Aero 15 OLED,
nice.
so it's a 15.6 inch, and it's got a 4K AMOLED display.
You know, I actually haven't seen like an OLED monitor before, so is that a unique feature, like to have an OLED on a laptop?
Yeah, so definitely with the Aero, because it's one of our creator laptops, that's why we offer the AMOLED 4K display on this one. And to power that, it's got an RTX 3070 inside it.
Nice.
Then there's obviously different specs available as well. Then you move on to the Aero 17. So this is the 17 HDR, so it's got also a 4K display inside with HDR. It's not AMOLED like the smaller one. However, the Aero 17 is powered by the RTX 3080, so that's definitely the one that I want to be playing with.
Yeah, same, yeah.
So yeah, the good thing to remember with Aero, again, to the creator laptops, so they do actually come with X-Rite Pantone color accuracy certification straight out of the box. So actually each individual laptop is individually calibrated in the factory.
Nice.
And that also applies to the Aorus models as well now. So you do also get that color calibration for the Aorus models. And then if you do want to get that faster, higher refresh rate, faster gaming, and then that's what the Aorus laptops are for.
All right, that's the Aeros aside, so now let's talk about the Aorus.
Yeah, so the 2 Aorus laptops that we have here are both 15.6 inch models. So we've got the Aorus 15G. So the laptop that we have here features a RTX 3070 as well, and there's also available with a 3080, so check out the different specs available online.
Nice.
And the main thing with the Aorus laptops has to do with the high refresh rate screen. So the Aorus 15G features a 240Hz Full HD display. And then also its bigger brother, the 17 version, the 17G, actually features a 300Hz Full HD display, so that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. And to be honest, Full HD at 17 still looks great.
Yeah, for sure, and especially at that refresh rate, definitely have a good gaming experience. And Then when you move on to the Aorus 15P, this one also features an RTX 3070. However, it is slightly thicker than the Aorus 15G.
A little bit.
Yep, so that actually allows us to fit the 3070 Max P version. So that's actually closer to the desktop counterpart in terms of performance compared to the Max Q version that's available in the other thinner laptops.
Very nice. All right, so now we kind of have an idea of the difference between the Aero models and the Aorus. Are there any other kind of features you want to go through today?
Yeah, for sure. So first of all, it's been a redefined thermal design, and that's for both the Aero and the Aorus laptops, and then especially with the new performance model, the Aorus 15P. That one actually features about a 30% more airflow intake compared to previous models, and it's got about 10 degrees lower temperature on both the CPU and the GPU under heavy load. Yeah, that's definitely really good. So that definitely allows the RTX 30 series graphics to be able to be pushed to its performance limits thanks to these cooling improvements. So the laptops also consistently run a lot longer at high loads without dropping performance due to like thermal throttling and things like that. So you're always going to get that smooth performance out of them thanks to the improved cooling. It's always going to be able to maintain that stable clock speed. There's also been extensively tested at HQ, so they do various burn-in methods using Prime 95 and FurMark and things like that to actually load up the CPU to 100%, load up the GPU to 100%, and make sure that it's able to maintain those stable clocks during those tests.
Very nice.
And finally, due to this further thermal headroom, our exclusive Azure AI technology is able to work better to balance the CPU and GPU power depending on the task at hand. So this offers about a 5% boost while gaming or during content creation.
So thanks again for coming in today, Alex.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot for having me.
So guys, as usual, we'll be leaving links below this video to each of the laptops featured today in case one of them piqued your interest like me. And with that, I'll catch you all again in the next video.